What is going on, everybody? This is BroncoJuggalo, and I thought I would just do this video on the fly. This is the ultimate Dracula tag, created by Sean Patrick Erschen of The Horror Corner, and I was tagged by my good buddy Monty from the Horror Miser, Monty G. This is a 12-question tag. Right now, tag videos have become a big thing again. Over the last couple weeks, we've had a lot of tag videos going around. And I'm not going to get to all of them, but I do want to do this one. I will try to get to as many tag videos as I can, but I'm not going to promise that I'm going to do every tag. So if I don't get to your tag video, it's nothing against anybody. I just haven't got to them all. There's a lot going on right now. Question number 1 is, what is your favorite Dracula movie of all time? I know this answer is going to raise some eyebrows, but honestly, it is Dracula Dead and Loving It. I love that movie so much. I love Mel Brooks. I love his humor. I love everything he does. I thought it was a great rendition of the Dracula story with awesome comedic flair. Question number 2 is, who is the best actor to portray Van Helsing? I know Sean's going to kill me for this, but I'm not going with Peter Cushing. And that's just because I've only seen one of the Dracula Hammer films all the way through. And I'm sorry. I really am sorry. I want to see more, Sean. I want to see them all. I just don't have them right now. I am going to go with Mel Brooks. I loved his portrayal of Van Helsing. It was awesome. It was hilarious, and I loved it. Question number 3 is, who is the best actor to portray Dracula? I'm going to go with Bela Lugosi. Just about every person who's played Dracula throughout time has put their spin on it, but tried to live up to what he did. Question number 4. What is your favorite weapon against Dracula? I'm going to have to go with sunlight. That always seems to be the most spectacular way to kill him. Question number 5. What is the worst Dracula film of all time? I'm going with Dracula Untold. Not a big fan of that one. Question number 6. What is your favorite scene in a Dracula movie? Honestly, it's when Renfield is trying to make his way to Dracula's castle in Dracula Dead and Loving It, and he's talking about how he has a schedule to keep, but the way he pronounces it, and one of the townsfolk looks at him and goes, "Schedule." And the reason why that's my favorite is that became an inside joke between Bill and I since we were kids, since we saw that movie when it first came out. It's been an inside joke between the two of us, and that's always going to be my favorite scene. It's not like the most iconic scene or the greatest scene, but it just means so much to me, and you would have to be me to understand why. Or Bill. Question number 7. What is the best line from Dracula in film history? That's got to be, "Children of the Night. What music they make." I love that line. Question number 8. What is the best parody or comedy featuring Dracula? I'm definitely going to have to say Dracula Dead and Loving It again. Number 9. Which film has the worst representation of Dracula on screen? I'm going to have to say Dracula 3000. That's one of the worst. Number 10. Which film has the best death of Dracula? People have been shitting on this movie during this tag, and I don't get why. This movie was awesome. And when it came out, people loved it. But once again, I think if something becomes popular, people like to trash it. I'm a huge fan of Wes Craven's Dracula 2000. I think that was a great modern retelling of the Dracula story. And I love Dracula's death scene in there. I love that it turns out that he's Judas, and that when he gets hung underneath the cross of Jesus, and then the sun comes out and burns him. I love that. Question number 11. What is the most underrated Dracula film? I'm giving 2 of them here, guys. One is Dracula Dead and Loving It, because a lot of people don't talk about that movie very often, and I think they should. And the other one is Dracula 2000. I think Dracula 2000 is extremely underrated now, and I think it's a good movie. I really, really love that movie. I like that whole franchise. I even like part 2 and 3. Question number 12. Thoughts on Francis Ford Coppola's Bram Stoker's Dracula? Is it a solid, faithful adaptation, or is it overblown Hollywood nonsense? I think it was a pretty good, faithful interpretation. I really enjoyed it. It's probably my favorite interpretation of Dracula as far as serious film goes. I really do love that movie. It's awesome, and I even like Keanu Reeves in it. I know people give him shit, but I like him in it. So, guys, that is it for Sean Patrick Erschen's Ultimate Dracula tag. I'm going to tag Heartbreaker. I'm going to tag, hey, isn't that Devon Graham? And I'm going to tag Jay Super Awesome. This is BroncoJuggalo, guys, saying until next time, peace.
Scary, super scary.